All right, guys, we're back, and I want to do another quick little rant. This time it's about Adrien the Problem Broner. Adrien Broner. If you guys didn't know, this weekend, this Friday actually, he'll be taking on Blair the Flair Cobbs. They'll be fighting at the Hard Rock Casino in Hollywood, Florida, and they'll be fighting under Don King's promotions, of course. Both of these guys, I think they've been extremely inactive. Blair Cobbs has been out of the ring for I think about 2 years now, almost 2 years. I think he had that one loss. He's 16-1. He had that one loss to Alexis Rocha, and I think his last fight he won it was with Maurice Hooker, if I'm not mistaken. Adrien Broner, I think he's been out of the ring for about a year. I think it was Bill Hitchison that he fought last, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, but like I said, they've both been extremely inactive. And honestly, I wasn't really going to even talk about this fight, but I watched the press conference today, and I was appalled by Adrien Broner in that press conference today, and I changed who I'm actually rooting for in the fight. I'm no longer rooting for Adrien Broner. I am rooting for Blair the Flair Cobbs, and honestly, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but Adrien Broner, I've given Adrien Broner the benefit of the doubt time and time again. I've, spoken up for him, when he was going through his issues with depression and mental health issues and alcoholism. But he just never seems to get on the right track. First of all, you show up to the press conference late. Here it is. This is your fight. Don King's going out on a limb for you, and you show up late for your own press conference. Not professional at all. You should always be professional as a fighter when it comes to those type of things. Show up on time. Show up on time. There's a lot of money on the line. People are putting a lot of money behind you. You should at least respect the people enough, at least respect Don King enough to bring your ass to the press conference. That was one thing that rubbed me the wrong way. The second thing was you getting up there at the podium talking about shooting Blair Cobbs, talking about selling drugs, like you're this teenager or this young 20-year-old when you're a grown-ass man with kids, and you're glorifying that. And I just can't support that, guys. I cannot support that. It was cringe. It was cringe. Usually Adrien Broner is a pretty entertaining guy, but that type of talk, we didn't need that type of talk at the press conference. This was about a boxing match, a professional boxing match. We're not talking about street gangs. We're not talking about violence and selling drugs. Why bring that up? Why even bring that into the conversation? Incriminating yourself and probably some people that are around you. I just don't think that's smart. And I just can't support that. So I will be rooting for Blair Cobbs, even though he did the worst Ric Flair impression I've ever seen. You got to kind of, cut him some slack. He's trying his damnedest to sell the fight. At least he was trying to sell the fight. As horrible as the promos that he cut, he's trying to sell the fight. And Adrien Broner, he just seemed to be extremely angry. I don't know what it is. You show up to the press conference late and then you're angry. I don't know if it's the weight cut. I don't know if it's the fact that, you got Blair Cobbs playing the same game that you play, or him walking around with that damn puppet. I don't know what it is. But I was extremely disappointed in his actions today. Now, whether or not, we'll get the old AB in the ring, I guess we'll see. Honestly, I don't really have faith in that. We know in the past, Adrien Broner talks a lot of stuff, and then he gets in the ring and he's reluctant to throw his hands. And he's been that way. He's been that way since that Marcos Maidana fight. So, it might not be any different this time. Been watching Blair Cobbs. He looks to be in tremendous shape. I'm sure, he's looking to make a statement with this fight. He doesn't have the experience as an Adrien Broner. Probably not the skill set, but, he's a determined fighter. Adrien Broner does a lot of talking, sells a lot of wolf tickets, and he gets in there and, gives us a dud. But we'll see. We'll see. But, I was just disappointed in him. in his actions today, so I can't support him in this fight, guys. I know some of you guys aren't going to like that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Remember that. Stand for something or you're going to fall for anything. But anyway, that is my rant. You guys let me know what you think about the press conference today. Let me know what you think about the fight. What do you think Blair Cobbs' chances are against Adrien Broner? Do you think Adrien Broner throws his hands? Do you think Adrien Broner can get the W? You guys let me know how you feel about that in the comments section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.